right, so let me ask you, how many people right now, for at least uninterrupted, do not disturb, I'm out of office, I am just prospecting, how many people on this call right now, show of hands, are doing at least 1 hour of straight prospecting every single week? Let's just get a raise of hands. How many? 1 hour a week. All right, cool. Keep your hand up if you are doing a minimum of 3 days a week. Keep your hand up. Cut. How many people, keep your hand up, are doing at least 5 hours a week, 5 days a week of prospecting? Please keep your hand up. All right, cool. Wow, look at this. All right, cool. And I think a lot of you that have raised your hands, some of you are in boot camp, some of you are not. Okay, but cool, let's stay here. If you are, and let me let Zyra in, if you are not committed and disciplined to at least you guys, 3 days a week, 3 hours, right? So that's 3 days a week, 1 hour each day. I'm not telling you guys to do some crazy ass numbers, but if you are not committed and disciplined, it's funny how these, to 3 days at a minimum, you are not in real estate. And yes, I told you I'm going to sock you hard today, and I'm going to come from a point of love. But if you are not at least giving this business 3 hours a week, 3 days a week of prospecting, I'll tell you what, you are not in real estate. And know what you were susceptible to? You were susceptible to this excuse right here. It is the market. It is the market. Because in every single real estate market, rain, snow, or shine, bull market, high market, low market, seller's market, buyer's market, there is always a winner. And you know what the common denominator is that those people did not stop prospecting at the highest level. The standard is that you guys find the business, follow up with the business, and convert the business. So now when I say prospecting, I don't necessarily mean just pick up the phone and go in the lead pond. That is one way to prospect. But what I do mean is that over the phone communication, calling past clients, following up on leads, yes, door knocking if you're able to. Now, I do look at sending DMs, sending text messages, and sending video message as a form of prospecting. But I think that it's a little bit more passive because you can type something and you have to wait for their response. I'm talking about actively going through your list, Joellen. I'm saying actively going through your list, Nkosi, and saying, okay, I hosted an open house on Saturday. Let's go back and call those people. Well, it's been 2 weeks. Let's go and call those people again. I'm saying actively saying no matter what, hell or high water, I'm going to make my prospecting calls. This is the discipline that is going to help you win in the second quarter of the year. And I promise you this. If you guarantee yourself a non-negotiable time of 3 hours a week, 3 days a week of unsolicited time, like nobody could come into your environment, that you're focused. Costa, go away. Kids, go away. Everyone, go away. I am prospecting at the highest level. Mommy needs to make money. Daddy needs to make money. I need to grow my business. You guys understand? I'll be back in an hour, right? You guys have to have that discipline. Prospecting is a discipline. It happens to all of us. Woo, I am ready. I got my coffee. I am ready. And then something happens. Then you check Instagram. And then you go down this rabbit hole. And then, oh my God, 12 minutes of my 1 hour of prospecting are now interrupted from other things that are not driving my business. Ever happen to you guys? Any of us ever get distracted during the most crucial times that are going to drive our business? I'm going to share something with you. And I thought this was powerful. I refuse to have the market dictate my success. I'm at the helm. If it's to be, it's up to me. Once again, I refuse to have the market dictate my success. I'm not going to play a victim because of what happened with interest rates, because we're going to talk about the market in a second. This is still an amazing time to buy, but we're going to get to that in a second. 20 to 30% of the agents are going to be gone in the next 2 to 3 years. And let that sink in for a second. 20 to 30% of agents will be gone in the next 2 to 3 years. Not you guys. because this is championship season. This is when the champions arise. This is when the champions say, you know what, I'm going to outwork everybody because I'm not going to be part of that statistic. When you look back at everything that you created in this business, the time that you spent to get your license, the studying, the pressure, the stress to get your license, for you not to fulfill that, that's not okay. That's not all right. You're not going to settle for that because you're a champion. That's why you're here. That's why you're on this team. So show up. The number one discipline that I want everyone to put in their schedule. I don't care who you are, where you're from, if you're a top producer, if you're an up and comer, or if you're a brand new agent searching for their very first deal. 3 times a week for 1 hour a day, uninterrupted prospecting time. That is finding the business, following up on the business, and converting the business. This is the number one discipline that I want you guys to